I know that both of you guys love basketball. I love basketball as well, but one of us is going to be a little braver than the others. That would be you getting involved in the all-star celebrity. Like, how are you getting ready? Are you like getting loose, warming up, practicing your shot?
Yeah, I put some shots up this morning, but I'm not in my ideal shape, but you know what? Matt Ishby, a fellow owner, asked me if I would do it with him, and I said yes, and I think it'll be fun. I am 56, so we should manage our expectations. But I'm looking forward to it. I think it'll be a great time.
Can't wait to see your shot. One thing I do want to ask you guys about, Del Curry, obviously one of our team members, such an important part of this Hornets organization from past to now. When we see that jersey go up into the rafters, like you guys were responsible for making that happen. Yeah. What did that mean to kind of present that to Del and let him know that you were going to be doing that for him?
Yeah, it was a really exciting time for us. I mean, I think Del's a unique figure, both as a great player, but somebody who's been part of the organization for almost 30 years. And that's somebody that past fans know him as a great player and shooter, 6th man of the year. And current fans know him as, you know, every night watching him and Eric on TV. And he represents everything that we want to be about. And we talk about Hornets DNA, and he has it in droves. And to be, you know, one of the first Hornets and have that is really special. And the way to connect fans, you know, throughout Charlotte's history, it made tremendous sense to put Del's name up in the rafters. And we hope when our fans and our players look up to that, they see that he epitomizes, you know, his intelligence, his integrity, his competitive nature, and that's really special.
Yeah, and I know he got emotional, so I know that was probably exciting for both of you guys. Del might be able to help you with your shot, maybe give you some pointers.
You know what's crazy is he hasn't helped me at all.
Oh,
no, he hasn't even mentioned it to me.
We're going to have
to. Which is, I mean, I don't know.
Maybe he thinks you don't need help.
Hard to believe.
We'll have to have a conversation with Del Curry for sure about that. Thank you guys so much. Great to see you every single game and finally get to chat with you guys.
Thanks, Shannon.
Here in our space.
Thanks, Shannon.
We will be back. We've got a lot more to come here on Hornets Live. We talk about the All-Star game coming up. Con Knippel's going to be part of that, but we got an All-Star matchup coming up tonight between the Hawks and the Hornets, the 4th matchup, and we got a trophy on the line. It's the barbecue series. We'll be right back.
Free ball for Con Knippel. Johnson. Stop at top 3. LaMelo. Free ball for number 1. The Hawks baseline chance for Ricochet. Brandon Miller, how do you do? Goes up. I'll do it, Cogwood. Knippel, another triple. Jalen, late down Peachtree. Behind the defense, LaMelo climbs Brandon. Gives to Onyeka. Feeling it. Hits it. LaMelo. Heat check. Nikhil sets his feet. Slam. Con going up. Strip. Alexander Walker got it. Con. You betcha. Ricochet. Oh, baby. The kill shot. LaMelo. Hit it.
10 years ago, the NBA wanted to create rivalries between teams, so they asked the teams which ones they wanted to be their rival, and the Hawks and Hornets, they picked each other. So there's a trophy on the line here tonight, and a lot more than just that, because the Eastern Conference standings, these guys are very, very close.
Very close. You have a chance to flip-flop tonight with the Hornets being in the 10 seed and the Hawks being in the 9 seed, so we'll see if the Hornets can get it done. And it makes sense that these two teams just I-85, 3 hours away from each other, would be the rivals.
And there literally is a trophy on the line. If you watch the game on Saturday night, I brought it out. We showed it. It's a hog or a pig because of the barbecue series. And so I'm sure that the equipment managers would love to clear off a space to keep it here in Charlotte.
Yeah, no doubt about it. They certainly want to do that. And now, dare I dream just a little bit, maybe they could even climb the standings all the way to an outright playoff spot. But even if you pass the Magic, could we talk about a division championship on the line? I'm dreaming here before the Hawks game. We'll see.
Okay, so there was a lot of movement for the Hawks with the trade deadline, but like Coach Lee said on Saturday, the main players are still there. That's Alexander Walker, and that is Jalen Johnson. He is our Novant Health player to watch because he dropped 31 on Saturday night against the Charlotte Hornets. He is a guy that is just relentless from anywhere on the court.
He's been magnificent in really every single game that they've played. I mean, you're talking about a 40-pointer here, and he's been that point forward for this team. Since Trae Young has been gone too, he's been the guy that is the engine of this offense. And I really liked his game coming out of Duke. The fact that he can get downhill so well and he's worked on his shooting. He's been excellent, making everybody else better for this squad also.
He played 40 minutes on Saturday as well, so expect to see him on the court throughout the entire game. Let's hear what Coach Charles Lee had to say about tonight's matchup. He caught up with Eric, brought to you by Explore Boone.
Shannon, thank you so much. Okay, Coach. Trying to beat Atlanta for the second time in a couple of days. You're going to have to play this one shorthanded. No Moussa Diabate, no Miles Bridges. How's that going to affect who we see on the floor tonight?
Yeah, it'll obviously give some other guys an opportunity to play some extended minutes. Potentially even some guys that haven't played in a couple games will get a crack at it. But the thing that I love about our group is their ability to adjust and have that next man up mentality. And they're always prepared. They believe in each other. They trust in each other, and I definitely do too. So whoever we have available, I know those guys are going to compete and play together.
Okay, you got a guy on your team that you know well, but maybe Hornets fans don't yet. Xavier Tillman Sr., can you tell us a little bit about who he is if he has to get on the floor?
Amazing human being. He's already added to our environment just with his spirit that he brings every day. And then the professional that he is as a basketball player, takes care of his business, takes care of his body, always looking to kind of elevate his teammates that are around him. Just so much great humility. And I think that I look forward to having another veteran voice in the locker room. He's seen it from a championship caliber organization in Boston and being around some really good players. And so I think that he's going to be able to impart a lot of wisdom to our guys while also being able to get on the court and perform.
Last question, the Atlanta Hawks. We saw them down in Atlanta a couple of days ago. What do we need to be wary of tonight?
Yeah, I think we got to do a little bit better job of transition defense. The last couple games we've played them, their pace has definitely thrown us for a loop, I guess you would say. And so I would love to see us be better there after misses and makes. And I thought we did a good job on Alexander Walker last game. But Johnson, how do we find the intentionality and the purpose to try to cut back on some of his field goal attempts and paint points? And then offensively, I thought last game the ball stuck a little bit and the physicality that we had to go against slowed us down. I'd like to see us play with a little better ball movement and pace just in and out of our cuts and stuff tonight.
Great stuff. Thank you. Good luck.
Thank you,
Head coach Charles Lee. Shannon, send it back to you.
Thank you so much, Coach and Eric. We've got more to come here on Hornets Live. Del Curry's going to join us. There's our guy that's heading out to Los Angeles for the Rising Star event coming up this weekend. Con Knipple. He's got to finish this game before he heads out there, however. In Charlotte, getting ready for this matchup tonight between the Hawks and the Hornets, and we got a treat for everybody at home. That's because one of the players, that guy right there, Sion James, is going to be wearing a microphone during the game. We'll get to hear all of the. Too bad they weren't wearing a microphone on Monday night. There would have been a lot of beeps in that audio collected. Del Curry here with us now. Del, you guys were sitting right up there. You've been in this building for a lot lot of games. Where did Monday night, just the energy from the fans rank for you?
It felt like a playoff atmosphere. You could feel the intensity ratcheting up every quarter, every play, and then the melee broke out, and it felt just like back in the 90s when, the Detroit Bad Boys, all that came out. So the energy in this building is really, really good. I think people understand how good the Hornets are playing right now. They want to come out and support those guys. So everything is trending upward for this franchise.
I had people texting me after the game. I love this team. So that was awesome to hear. Your forward keys to the game is always awesome to hear. What you got for us?
Look, the Hornets are a good team. And when good teams have other guys out, you plug other guys in, you play the same way. So let's plug some new guys in the starting lineup. You're going to play the same way. You maybe have small adjustments, but you live with your DNA on both ends of the floor. And I think we got to have three guys in 20, make 20 or more points tonight.
Wow.
Ralph Lawler rule. First one to 100 may win tonight. Hornets need three guys scoring 20 or more.
Musa became such a big part of what this team has done. How do you expect the center rotation to play out?
Yeah, you're going to miss, obviously, Musa's what he does on the offensive end. You got to piece that together. P.J. Hall, probably the most familiar with the starters. But you've just got to, he's got to play big tonight. I think Kalkbrenner's got to move his feet, stay out of foul trouble. You're already kind of weak slight at that center position. You cannot have him in early foul trouble trying to guard smaller, quicker players.
PJ Hall's been spending some time with the Greensboro Swarm, and we do know that they are almost exactly alike in terms of the philosophies, the terminology, everything. So the movement from the Swarm back to the Hornets is very easy for a lot of these players. We've got a good one coming up tonight. It is the fourth matchup between the Hawks and the Hornets. There's a trophy on the line tonight. That would be the barbecue series. It is in the house. The Hawks had to bring it down with them from Atlanta. So Eric Collins will get you ready for the big game coming up right after the break.